Welcome back to the Pokemon League World Championship. It's the battle between Alain and Alder. For Alain, we have Weavile, Tyranitar, Unpheasant, Metagross, Chestnut, and Mega Charizard. And for Alder, we have Volcarona, Escavalier, Chandelure, Crocodile, Bouffalont, and Braviary. As we lead with Tyranitar here for Alain is Crocodile for Alder. Intimidate, lowering Tyranitar's physical attack, and in comes the Sandstorm. Close combat takes Tyranitar down in one shot from Crocodile. Lowering its defenses, in comes the Chestnut. And a Chandelure switching in for Alder, who will take a Wood Hammer nicely. Both taking damage from the Sandstorm set up by Tyranitar there. Fire Blast is enough to take Chestnut down as in comes the Weavile. Trying to use speed here. It won't work. That is Choice Scarf Chandelure taking out the Weavile. Alain trying to use speed to his advantage, but Weavile just not fast enough. Fire Blast brings Unpheasant down to 1% on 1 health. Unpheasant takes that hit. And great timing for the Sandstorm to finally disappear. Agility from Braviary that comes in for Alder's Metagross for Alain. Close combat's a critical hit, does over half Metagross's health. And Rock Slide will hit, brings Braviary down to 3%. Close combat, will that be enough? No, what a low roll from Alder. Of course, that was the first one was a critical hit, wasn't it? That was not a critical hit, it's not enough to take Metagross down. Brick Break, over half of Bouffalon's health. But we'll heal slightly with a Citrus Berry. And we'll take the Metagross down to 2 Pokemon for Alain now. Going for the Dragon Dance, of course. Bouffalon outraging here. Not going for the Mega Evolution just yet. Now going for the Mega Evolution. And taking the Bouffalon down. Smart play from Lance to try and avoid the weakness there. But in comes the Crocodile and Alain just trying to go for power here. Obviously trying to avoid the Steel type Escavalier coming in. And Crocodile will take it out. It's just Unpheasant left on 1%. Return takes Crocodile down. In comes Volcarona. Of course, can't go for Brave Bird because of the recoil. Will take it down, but it's Unpheasant down by the Fiery Dance. Volcarona takes it out and will win this battle for Alain. For Alder, sorry. Alain will lose this battle to Alder. Very similar names, apologies. But Unpheasant could not actually go for what would have been a stronger Brave Bird there. It couldn't do it because of the recoil the Brave Bird actually does to the user. The recoil damage that Brave Bird deals to the user is not worth going for when you're on 1%. You cannot go for that because it will take you out and you will lose the battle. Alain had to go for Return to have even any chance of somehow miraculously winning this. It really was almost an impossible situation for Alain to come back from. On 1 health, you cannot go for your strongest move because it does recoil damage. But Return just simply isn't powerful enough, and either way, it doesn't matter. Unpheasant wasn't fast enough to outspeed Volcarona, who takes it out with Fiery Dance. But Alain wins this. Alder wins this battle, sorry. Alain loses this battle. Thankfully, I don't have to do this another time this season. Alder, Alain, 2 very similar names. But Alder is the winner of this battle. Alain is the loser. This can get confusing sometimes, these 2 names. Two very similar names. Easily confusing. But it's Alder for the win by 2 Pokemon over Alain.